He didn't stay with that one team. He did that and the other. LeBron made history with that, with moving around and winning. And also, he did great with that because nobody was really doing that. Just moving to multiple franchises. And then here go the other thing. The player having control. I'll say that again. The player having control. We had never really seen that really. Mike had control, but not really. Because if that was the case, he would have never left. And it would have just been the
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls. But Jerry Krause was bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So what do you think about this? With a player moving from team to team and winning, or a player that stays with one team? One team. What is your
My whole thing with LeBron, right? What's that song Tupac got, man? He say, I made a G today. Yeah, but you did it in a sleazy way. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about that,
really?
man. Like, yeah, I have no problem with a player leaving because they feel like where they at is not doing nothing to help him become a champion. I get that. I didn't have a problem with him leaving Cleveland the first time he left. It was the way he did it, and I feel like where he went to. And I know I don't dictate where he should have went.
Well, I mean,
But the idea of going to play with two other first ballot Hall of Famers, all of y'all are in y'all primes, it just kind of became a cheat code, and then that just became a trend. Now everybody wants to play with each other instead of beat the competition. They join the competition.
Now remember, at that time he was unproven. He was unproven. Actually, the only person proven on that team was Dwayne Wade. He was the only person that was proven. Right. Everybody else was trying to make their name. So Bosh was trying to make his name. He was still a good player, but he's trying to make his name. And LeBron hadn't done anything yet. He just was looking great. Now
he was a great player, but just the fact like y'all just created the Avengers real quick, man, and just kind of slaughtered everybody. And it just, it was, you didn't want to beat the guy.
Get it out the mud more. You want to see cats get it out the mud.
I think the story is that much better when you are like, Jordan would have never saw that he couldn't beat Isaiah and be like, hey, man, I'm about to come play with y'all in Detroit.
Oh, boy. You
or
don't
Isaiah,
do that
when he went through that with Boston, like the Pistons, he wouldn't have left the Pistons and be like, hey, I'm about to go to the Celtics, play with Larry Bird and McHale and Parrish, and then win numerous rings.
Man.
He wanted to beat him. Like, no, I need to beat these dudes. Like, that's my legacy right there, is to knock the big man down. Not join the big man and then become the bigger man.
God damn.
So.
Did you look at that team, though?
Which one?
Isaiah, Larry, McHale.
That wouldn't have been fair. That's that's a quad peak right there. That's 4 rings right there. Bird at small forward, Isaiah starting point guard. That would have knocked Dennis Johnson off. Then you got
Dennis Johnson could have stayed the point guard and let Isaiah be the 2, and he could just run around and shoot, or vice versa.
No. I think it would have been like probably Danny Ainge as the shooting guard.
Yeah.
Then you got McHale and Parrish in the paint, like on the wings. That's crazy. I mean, in the paint, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's scary.
But they come from that era where they could go wherever they wanted to go. Yeah. They didn't have to worry about getting drafted.
Well, that was the thing. Like, they argue about, like, somebody was saying that, oh, you don't think that the Celtics was super team. The Bird Celtics was a super team. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. They developed into a good team. Exactly. They got Bird. Kevin McHale was coming off the bench for a period of time.
Yes,
they just had a well put together, well assembled team. Who's that? Kaglar.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Shout out to you, brother. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
You are tuning in from the best. This is Bulls